Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's me, JCreams14 here, back with my week 7, I believe, battle of the PEBA, or maybe it's week 6. Yes, it's week 6, sorry about that. But anyways, so we are going against toastyrex today, coach of the Seattle Supersonics, who actually has quite a threatening team, as you can see over there. He's got very powerful Dragon Fairy Steel Core in Megazard X, Florges, and is that... Oh, I thought he had Skirmy. Oh. Okay, yeah, there's a Skirmy. I was gonna say, I couldn't see it on my list. But, anyway, so yeah, he's got a very powerful core there. He's got the Vaporeon, which is really hard to break. Heliolisk, which is a phenomenal special attacker. Hitmonchan, which is actually bulkier than you'd think, and with access to Iron Fist can hit very hard. Absol, not too worried about that. Tangela, not too worried about that. Shout out to you, Boots. Nelajuego is his Ultra Beast and could be powerful, but I got Earthquake on just about everything, so I'm not too worried about it. Diggersby, I have the couple counters for that guy, and then Meowstic could be annoying with Thunder Waves and stuff like that, and then Z and Mega, I don't think that he'll bring it if he does bring the Zard X, because then he'd have two Pokemon 4 times weak to Stealth Rock. But anyways, so yeah, that's his team, and we're going to go over the team that I built to counter it. Anyways, we are leading off here with Snips, the Eevee-like Gligar, with Hyper Cutter and Knockoff Roost, Earthquake, Defog. This is kind of one of my main counters for Mega Charizard X, because I'm pretty sure that thing's going to come. It's just such a threat that there's no reason not to bring it. And so yeah, we're just going fully defensive this week, mainly to counter Zard X, Knockoff just to get some items off, and Earthquake for powerful stab. And next up is Undergrowth, the Mega Venusaur with Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, HP Fire, and Synthesis. HP Fire is going to be for the Skarmory. If he does switch that in, I don't want to take a ton of damage from Brave Bird, and HP Fire is probably doing around 50% to it. So if that thing's low, I can easily just kill it with Venusaur. And not let him get a defog off for my stealth rocking Miltank later on. But yeah, that's going to be Undergrowth. We're going max special defense for the special defensive wall. This thing can counter Vaporeon, it can counter Florges. Florges does get access to Psychic type moves, but it won't be doing a whole lot to Mega Venusaur just because of its bulk. And yeah, so this is my special wall. Should put in quite a bit of work. It really takes down a ton of Toasty's team. But next up, we got Bootleg, the Hitmonlee with the normal gem, Unburdened, Fake Out, Earthquake, Close Combat, Stone Edge, Fake Out just to get that Unburdened boost, Earthquake, because it hits a ton of Pokemon on his team, like the Charizard X, the Heliolisk, the Nelajuego, and that's 3 of them. But yeah, so now Nelajuego, Zard X, and Heliolisk will not have much fun with this team because there's so many ground type moves on it. But anyways, Close Combat and Stone Edge are there just for coverage. Can't even talk anymore. Next up is Make-A-Wish, the Jirachi holding the Electrium Z with Serene Grace, Charge Beam, Future Sight, Doom Desire, and Thunderbolt. This is a very unique Jirachi set. Oh, I'll just put 4 in HP there. So yeah, basically my reasoning behind this is I can take down the Vaporeon with a Z Thunderbolt, and oh crap, I went to the wrong team. This also is my hard counter for Skarmory, in case, because I really think that he'll be bringing Skarm. So if I could just Charge Beam up and then Future Sight, Doom Desire, that would hurt something else on his team, and at that point I should be able to kill the Skarmory with Charge Beam Thunderbolt. And yeah, so anyways, yeah, I just really like this set because he might even forget about Future Sight and Doom Desire being up, so could put some massive damage onto one of his Pokemon. This thing also hard counters Nelajuego. It doesn't get any ground coverage or dark coverage, anything like that. I don't know if it gets Shadow Ball or not, probably not, but yeah. So Jirachi is here just to be a nuisance and to really catch him off guard. Next up is Saw Strike, the Haxorus, my setup sweeper this week with Life Orb, Dragon Dance, Earthquake, Poison Jab, Dragon Claw, with Mold Breaker. Mold Breaker really doesn't do anything to this team, but yeah, so this thing has pretty much like perfect coverage for his team. It can't hit anything. Actually, Never mind. The only thing that really counters this is the Skarmory, but that's why I make a wish, just to kind of bait in the Skarmory with Soft Strike, and then I could swap in a Make a Wish and start setting up Doom Desires and Future Sights and kill it with a Thunderbolt. But anyway, so yeah, that's gonna be Soft Strike. And next up is Utterly Satisfied, the Miltank, holding the Rocky Helmet for also kind of like my backup counter to Charizard X with the Stealth Rock, Earthquake, Heal Bell, Milk Drink. This doesn't allow me to hit his flying Pokemon like the Skarmory and the Mega, but I do have switch-ins for those. They shouldn't be huge problems, as yeah, so that's gonna be Miltank. Stealth Rock really helps me out this match, as it can break the Skarmory Sturdy. It does a ton of damage to a non-Mega Evolved Charizard X, and especially to that Z and Mega, and just for some nice chip damage. But anyway, so yeah, that's gonna be our team. Be sure to check out the battle, which will be in just a second. We'll see you there. And welcome to the battle, everybody. Anyways, we are facing toastyrex here, as he's brought the Diggersby, the Yanmega, the Nilhwego, the Florges, the Meowstic, and the Charizard. Right now, I see that 2 of his mons are 4 times weak to Stealth Rock, so I'm just going to lead out with my Miltank to get rocks up immediately, as I'm kind of predicting a possible Meowstic league to go for the T-Wave, or even the Diggersby to try to get some good damage on Miltank, or even the Charizard to begin setting up early. But I do have the Earthquake for the Charizard, so that's very nice. Anyways, yeah, if you haven't checked out our team, go ahead and just rewind a little bit. It'll be, all the details will be back there. Anyways, let's get into it. He actually leads out with his Yogurt, the Mega, and so I lead out with Utterly Satisfied, as I do just go for the Stealth Rock here, as that was my main priority for Miltank, as he actually doesn't have any recovery, and so he went into Pepsi as I went into Make a Wish. I believe that I just go for a Doom Desire here, as it will do, or Future Sight actually, as it hit more of his team. It hit his whole team for neutral damage at least. But he goes into Blizzard here, the Charizard X, pretty cool, as I go into Snips. I just know that I want to break the sub so that Future Sight will hit him hard, so I go for the Earthquake, as Future Sight does do 69% to him, and here I just decide that this Charizard is a threat and need to get rid of it, so I go ahead and kill it with a knockoff in case he tried to swap into like Meowstic or something like that. He goes into Symbiote here, as he kills Gligar with an HP Ice. I wasn't really sure if he would be carrying it or not. I guess that I should have thought of that because he swapped in. But I go into Bootleg here just to get a fake out and be faster than him, because I'm thinking that he's scarfed at this point, and go for the Earthquake, as Meowstic misses a T-Wave, as I just go for the Earthquake on it and try to kill. Miss out on the kill though, as he does get the T-Wave off, as I do kill William with the Earthquake, so that's nice. Meowstic is out of the way, but I am paralyzed, as he does go into Yogurt, takes 50% from rocks. Not even bad. I just decided I should be able to live in Air Slash, as I am more especially defensive, and so I go for the Stone Edge, but he protects, and then goes for a Z move, the Supersonic Sky Strike, so I swapped into Jirachi to take that, as he gets up to +2 speed. I decided to just stay in and kill this thing with my Jirachi. I didn't want him setting up a whole lot, and so down goes the Mega. I'm feeling pretty confident right now, as he goes into Scoop. I don't know, right here I just go for the Doom Desire, trying to I wanted to kill this thing and get it out of the way as Jirachi went down, so that Doom Desire would hit either the Florges or the Nilhwego like super hard. So I go into Undergrowth to kill it, and as he goes for the return, does a ton of damage. I go for the Giga Drain and miss out on the kill. That's really unfortunate, as he dies to the Doom Desire. I wanted that to hit the Nilhwego or the Florges, but anyways, he goes into Symbiote here, as I go for the Giga Drain, as that Sludge Wave does a ton of damage to me, and Giga Drain does 23%. This is the biggest misplay of my life, as I swapped Venusaur out, not realizing that he was Choice Specs at this point, as I saw that Sludge Wave did incredible amounts of damage, as I was specially defensive, and so it really should have just popped into my head that this thing is Specs, as he didn't switch up his moves earlier. So I had a brain fart there, and I swapped out Undergrowth and kind of forgot about Beast Boost as well, as I just go into my bootleg, as I can get a fake out off or an earthquake, and so I go for the fake out and get the flinch, obviously, but here I'm realizing I can't do anything, and so I'm just gonna have to keep spamming this fake out, sack them on, fake out, and hopefully I can get like 2 crits or something. But yeah, this is just horrible to watch at this point. I'm just hoping that Saw Strike can, by some miracle, take a sludge wave. It can't, and yeah, this is gonna be game. There's no way that bootleg was going to be able to pull that out. I didn't have coverage for Florges anyways, and so I just tried to go all out, and Undergrowth goes down here to the +2 Symbiont, the nil Juego, and this was just a detrimental loss for the Baytown Blue Shells here, as we do get another fake out off on Symbiont, but yeah, I don't know. I tried to preserve Mega Venusaur for the Florges, but I don't know why. I had a Haxorus with Poison Jab that would have OHKO'd, and especially after a Dragon Dance, and yeah, I don't know. Just my main plan, why I wasn't really worried about this, was because I thought that I could take any one move from it, with my max health or with my full health mons, like Miltank, like Hitmonlee, even the Haxorus, and I just couldn't after those beast boosts. That kind of fled my mind, and so toastyrex, nice job with the prep on the Specs Nihiljuego, really caught me off guard and really put in a ton of work this match. But anyways, we're gonna move to 4-2 at +10 differential. We're still number 2 in the white division, just behind Jutun, or Jutun, as I guess you pronounce his name. But anyways, that's going to be GG to toastyrex. Hopefully we'll bounce back next week against the number 1, or I guess tied for number 1 now in our league, Strumpful, who is an utter monster on this field. But anyways, I already told him that we'd 6-0 him, so we'll try to live up to that, as that should be coming up next week. So anyways, thank you everybody for watching. Have a nice day, and be sure to root for your Baytown Blue Shells.